Hello there everybody, how are we all doing? It is your favourite commentators back once again for another commentary. Today we are live from the Mount Panorama circuit in Australia. Yes, we're at Bathurst. Oh dear, this may not end well. GT3 round number 4 is here today, and it should be an exciting race. Great race last time out in Dubai. Let's hope that this race can live up to it. As usual, I am joined in the commentary box by Mr. Evil Dragon.
Well, hello there, every people in the internet and wherever that word's terribly gone well. Hello, everyone. We're in a hill. I don't know where we are. Where is the commentary box today? I mean, where is it?
I don't know where we are. All I know is it's really hot in here.
Yeah, there's a koala bear in the window. Are you looking at it? It's a honey badger.
Oh god!
Honey badger! Oh god, the penis.
Bleep that out, you didn't hear that. Anyways, back to professionalism. Yeah, we're here at the Mount Panorama circuit in Australia for round number 4. Of course, back in Dubai, Dan Speed pulled a surprise and won that race in the Porsche after a few mistakes from Cash. Well, not mistakes, he was kind of caught up in things that he wasn't his fault, really. So Dan Speed got an excellent win that day. And hopefully this can live up to it again, as we see Ibrich clatter a sign and knock it over. Vandalism of the highest sort. But today we have Rip It Up, we have Iceman, we have Ibrich, we have Cash, we have Dan Speed, we have Matt Gamer, we have Matteo, Broken Arrow, Mayo, Husa, Vectro, and that's who we have so far. But I'm going to check the championship standings. I believe there was a little bit of a shake-up afterwards. I'll have a look at that and see what happened after round 3. Let's see. Yes, Cash leads the championship. He has a bigger gap now. And now Vectro second in the championship on 64 points, 3 points ahead of his nearest rival Ibrich. And with Dan Speed's win, he shot up the championship board to 4th. So he's doing very well. And we have Husa. I think he spun on the way out of the pit lane, and he's back in the pit lane now. Easy to do. So, Evil, what do you know about this track?
Well, it's on a hill.
Well, that's true. It's called Mount Panorama.
Yeah, it's on. Well, I'm pretty sure it was made in 20s, I'm pretty certain.
Oh, huge accident for Mayo. Oh dear.
Gone off then.
Down to about 2 corners before the chase.
So it happened basically.
Yep, Broken Arrow is currently top with on 2 minute and 5.4.
Yep.
I'm gonna check. Yeah, well, of course, this is like the Monaco of Australia. If you get it wrong, you're going in the wall, and there's nothing else you can do about it. Unfortunately, there's plenty of corner names though here. Every corner is pretty much named because of how. Apparently Nico says Evil, turn up your mic a little bit.
Upward you must go.
Yeah, because I don't think the guys can't really hear you. But hello to everybody in chat. Hello to Scott Throwback. Hello to Nico. Hello to the Ghostly Dragon. How are you? So,
right. Question in the chat: is this any better?
Well, it sounds better to me. So, yep. So currently, we have half an hour practice. So this, well, Broken Arrow's improved again. Keep an eye on him in the McLaren. 30 minutes. I believe it's a heavy cloud. I don't know if it's going to rain, but
no rain.
Well, let's hope it isn't, because that would not end well.
Medium and light. Loud.
And of course, remember the last time we went out here last season in GT3. Vector got pole that day, and I'm not sure if he's going to have the pace for it again, but he said he beat his previous pole time, so keep an eye on him.
Indeed, 2:04.9 is from Broken Arrow, by the way, because you know, touching from behind. Where is Mr. Cash? Yeah,
everybody's saying that that's better. Oh, Vector spun at the Cascades, and he's got it back in the pit lane.
There he is. He disappeared.
He's just in front of Dan Speed. Is Cash?
Yeah, 44, and the gravel, that's going to be in the wall.
Yep, ooh, yep, he's out of the way, and that's going to be Broken Arrow coming up, and that's going to be an awkward place. Yeah, Cascades, the most famous section on this track. It is probably one of the most terrifying sections of corners in all of motorsport, because there is no runoff, and it's pretty much, it's downhill, very hard drop off, and it's very easy to spin it and get in the wall.
What about spinners? It's our spun.
Yep.
The last corner.
Now, who can we ride on board with on a lap around?
Well, Ripper's coming through the last corner, so we can go on board with him if you want.
Yep, we can. Let's go on board with Commander Rippet, believe it or not.
Yep.
Yeah, he's now a commander. Well done to him. So now here we go. We are on the mountains. Where are we? Yeah, this is going to be Hell Corner. I'm going down the mountain straight. So every corner is named for different reasons. Mountain straight. He's gone second actually. So he's gone second by just under 200ths of a second. So he's going down the mountain straight towards Quarry Bend. I'm assuming because there's a quarry there. He's got a Quarry Bend off camber corner, easy to lose it, but he carries the speed relatively well, clatters the wall a little bit, but it should be okay. Then he comes to the cutting. I think he's got to back into the pit lane. Never mind then. Yeah. Dan Speed's on a lap. We'll ride on board with the Scotsman as he goes for a lap in the Porsche. The winner last time out. So he's coming down Mountain Straight towards Quarry Bend. Not sure why it's called Quarry Bend. I'm assuming there's a quarry there.
I don't think there's a quarry there. There's a lot of buildings there.
Well, Quarry Bend. Maybe it must have been a quarry before. Oh, Dan Speed's gonna hit the wall. Will he carry on? He's gonna go on the pit lane, isn't he?
Oh, for God.
We can't even get a lap around here. Come on. Matteo, can you please stay on the lap? Yeah, here we go. We're trying to get an onboard here.
Coming up to Quarry Bend.
Yeah, coming out to Quarry Bend. So he goes right. It's an off-camber corner. Easy to get it wrong on the brakes. Careful not to get on the power too early. He gets that right. And then down to the cutting, which is a double left-hander. He'll flick left, and then hard on the brakes on the hairpin. That's a tough one right there. Easy to spin the tires up. And then we're going to go to Griffin's Mount. This is Griffin's Mount right here as we rise up. And then we go into Reed Park as we go into this sort of section right here. And then we're going to go to Sulman Park. I'm not sure why they're all called if these parks, but oh well. Sulman Park, left. And then McPhillamy Park before we go into Skyline. So that's the first section of the Cascades. And then we go into the S's. And then into the Dipper. And then we head right, and down we go to Forest Elbow. It's called the Forest Elbow for obvious reasons, because it looks like a sort of a right-angled elbow here. And Matteo's got it wrong. Joe, he just gets it straight. And then we go into probably one of the more famous ones. We go into the Conrod Straight towards the Chase. The Chase, arguably one of the best corners in motorsport. It's flat out in every car, basically.
Indeed.
He'll get on the tarmac here, it's there for a reason, and then flick right very quickly, flat out, get on the brakes for the Chase. Lovely corner, the Chase. Get on the power early, and then we go down to Murray's. Under the bridge we go, and to the left corner, left-hander, which is Murray's. It's tighter than it looks, believe it or not. And he's seriously, wow. Yeah, but the top, 2, 3, and 4, second, third, and fourth, they are separated by about under a couple of hundredths, actually.
Indeed.
Half a tenth separating them.
Math game up. Math game, Arezzi dropped it.
Oh, that's not a good place to drop it. That's just.
There's a car coming up the road. So
oh, that's right. He's right in the middle of the track. That's Sulman Park where he is. That's probably Cash. It is.
It is. Gets through.
Is it Cash? I'm not sure. Yes, it is. He's got on the gravel. That's gonna. Yeah, he's on the gravel. So he is struggling actually.
Vectro down 11th. Let's see. He's on a good and it's terrible actually.
It's gonna get him up the leaderboard at least.
You put him in 6th. Is it gonna put him in 6th? The answer is 5th. Oh, well off.
Right. So let's see if he can improve in the number 1, Cash's teammate for this season. Last year they were championship rivals, but they've decided to team up.
Indeed, looking at the chat then, some jokey says cosplaying commentators.
Cosplaying commentators. What does that mean?
I don't know. What does that mean?
Elaborate.
Elaborate. Yep, looking at Dan. Almost down to tap the wall on the exit there. He's going to be grinding onto that. Looking into there. Got twits there. How about this track, Claire? Coming down onto this a bit here. You can actually see...
Bowie's telling you to turn your mic up again.
Oh, let's turn it all the way up.
Yeah. Anyway, Iceman's coming across the line to finish a lap. He's going to finish a lap. Will it get him closer? Maybe up a position, maybe? He'll go second. So Iceman running second. The two McLaren teammates are first and second at the moment, and I can hear what's going on in the background. Even I can hear something. I can hear an echo of some sort. Are you playing the stream?
Yeah, I wasn't seeing if my audio sounded any better. I think it does.
Yeah.
Now very loud.
Okay, good. Dan Speed is coming out of the pit lane. He's not on the lap. Broken Arrow is, however, he's coming through the Cascades. That's sort of that's the collective name for all these corners.
Iceman second, by the way, whilst we were noticing.
I literally just said that.
Oh, okay. Well, McLaren.
Yeah, indeed.
Bean was off in the Gravos.
Yeah, Vectro.
Then we got Pause.
Rip It Up's coming across to finish a lap.
Indeed. Pause. A BMW. And then the Bentley and myself there. And someone invites me to play F1, apparently.
Well, here's Broken Arrow coming up to the chase. Wonderful camera shots as we get through the chase.
Ooh, down in the wall again. In the end, he goes.
There is no sign of the Ferrari B guys. They're not on the pace, really.
No, it's surprising.
Oh, Broken Arrow clipped the wall in the last corner. Got away with it. Comes across the line flashing his lights. Doesn't improve, though. He lost just a couple of hundredths, actually. He lost exactly a tenth. Other than that, Dan's Speed is going on to a lap in the Porsche.
Indeed, Castanet's coming through these last corners now. I think it's going to be good enough to put him up against his teammate. Let's see, coming through this last corner. All we have to do is a straight to go, and let's see, crossing through the line.
That was an excellent last corner by Cash. It's going to be third. Yeah.
Third. Right.
But he's 2.1 seconds off the pace.
Yeah.
Broken Arrow's flying.
Yeah, Broken Arrow, who was doing a good job. That's a 2:04, by the way. Look at that.
2:04.9, yeah, nearest. Iceman's gone quicker than Cash, of course, as I said.
Yeah.
But, yeah, 2:04.9 versus a 2:06.5, which is his nearest rival, 1.5 seconds quicker. But just
incredible here.
We'll keep an eye on Cash, because he might not be in his rhythm just yet. So don't count him out, because he delivers pace when he needs it. Let's see what his sector time is. Where's the first split? The first split is at the top up here. He's 43.1, not bad.
Indeed.
We've seen 42.9s.
Prove then, I don't know.
It's a wonderful section, this. Keep it out of the walls, and if you get it right, it looks stunning in these cameras. Keeps it tight. He's gone on the gravel. Someone's had a horrific accident behind. Oh my goodness me. That was Broken Arrow. Look at him in the wall. He's had a huge off.
Yeah, Dan Speed as well, so this track catching those victims out.
Yep. So, let's keep an eye on the sector times.
That's Broken Arrow letting Iceman through that. Castanet was quick in the first sector, but
no, he wasn't.
Speed,
he wasn't.
In the pits, actually.
The quickest we've seen is a 42.9 in the first sector, and Cash isn't there, but he's improving, so... Let's see then, Vectro, only 7th at the moment. So he's got some work to do.
Indeed, it's very odd though. He was 205s earlier, now he's dropped all the way down, so... What? Yeah, you can see, look at that rear end, he's having a torrid time on the brakes.
Yeah, swirling around, but he's able to get that last corner beautifully. So across the line, Cash, can he do it? He can't. He improves. And he's only now 0.3 off second, but still 1.8 seconds off.
Indeed, very, very odd then there from that car.
Can we just say, Matteo's doing an excellent job. He's 4th at the moment.
Yeah, Matteo, that's it. Look for someone jumped up. Rip up opposite Barbie get past.
Yeah, Rip It Up as well, actually. He's 5th.
Yeah. Well, and he might have to make a few arrests up front to get into the lead.
And he's only a 10th off 4th. So watch officer. Well, sorry, Commander Rippet. Excuse me.
Commander Barbie.
He's done a good first sector. His second sector's a little bit off.
Oh, we got a car in the wall. Car in the wall at turn number 1. That's Mayo.
Oh, it's yep.
Oh, we got Ibrit as well going around there. Keeps it just out of the wall. Great car control then from the BMW, drifting it down into that corner. Brilliant stuff there.
So Rip It Up's finishing a lap. I don't know if it's going to be an improvement. I don't think it will be. No, it's not.
Yeah. Struggling. Let's see what Vector is going to be up to as he comes up this hill.
Broken Arrow is absolutely flying. He's done purple first sector, 42.8. He loves this track, it looks like.
Yeah, look, compare that to Vectro, 43.5, well off the pace, almost 7 tenths. Incredible from Ferrari B, is it not?
Depends who you're talking about.
Don't quote me on, I don't know, everyone, just everyone's in Ferrari now.
Actually, let me just quickly check what the team name for Broken Arrow is.
It was Vectro's teammates Ferrari, isn't it?
Ferrari B, yeah, he's teammates with Cash.
Yeah, feels correct there. Got there in the end.
Oh. Broken Arrow and Iceman just have a simple name, McLaren Racing. So they literally are driving for McLaren.
Ah, well, let's see if they actually can do better. Also, if you want to know, McLaren, I believe, are dropping Honda next year.
Thank God.
It's, well, the BBC Sport kind of had a little thing about it, because from the Daily Mail, I mean how much the Daily Mail says.
I think this is going to be quicker again, I think. Nope, it's a 2:05 again.
No.
Cash, no. 43.4.
Vector is looking to improve. Let's see, Lou. He's good first sector and it's an okay second.
Yeah, down speed, not quick.
Last corner. It's out, blast down the straight. Vector, is he going to improve? The answer to that is...
Yes, third! And he's gone just 0.02 of a second quicker than his teammate.
Indeed. So, McLaren lead 1 and 2 at the time.
And then...
Ferrari is second and fourth.
Fourth and fifth. Sorry, third and fourth.
Third and fourth. Matteo in fifth, doing a good job then. Officer Barbie, well, Commander Barbie is in sixth.
Yeah, just to let you know,
Scott's dropping down in seventh.
Mateo's team is RPM Racing.
Yep, RPM.
Rip It Up. We all know what Rip It Up's team. The old Limes. Lime Evo.
That's orange. Orange.
Down Speeds, I believe, is ART. I'm not too sure about the Porsche one though, but I think it's ART. And
indeed, Ibrit's running a bit wide.
Yeah, Ibrich is Mez.
Yes, that's going to be an impact on the wall if he's not careful. Vector there keeps out the way there, just about grazing the rear right on the wall. Comes down into this interesting little section here. Never really liked this part of the track.
Oh,
and Vector struggling. He lost the rear, I think, there. Went into neutral, I think. That sounded like it.
Yeah, maybe it downshifted too much. Now, we must say, we have a very special event coming up. It's dedicated to Vectro. He's done 100 Grand Prix. Well, he's done over 100 Grand Prix in Gavra Racing. So we're having a number of events to commemorate that. Events chosen by him. So he has a good chance of winning them. He's doing supercarts at Silverstone, I believe, and he's doing GT3 at Sakito, where he made that famous move on Cash around the outside of 130R. And I can't quite remember what the other one is.
I think it was Formula
Golf. Yeah, Formula Golf. Not sure where though.
I think it's Rocklands Glen.
Could be what. I'll have a quick check. Hold on. He's coming to the finish a lap anyway.
Indeed, well, especially because if you didn't know...
Oh, he's doing... yes, it's Formula Golf at Monaco.
Ah, yes, well, close enough. Well, if it's questioning, well, why he's chosen these tracks? Well, Silverstone, I'm pretty sure it's going to... Well, of course, you didn't know. The first ever race was at Silverstone. The beginning on GT6, though it was on the little karting track.
Yeah.
I don't think it's on this game, unfortunately.
Of
course. GT3 final was the GT3's
previous GT3.
That's why he's doing that. When he made the most ballsy move around the outside in 130R, and of course Monaco and Almost goal there.
Yeah,
Pretty
well,
much. Some bets are up.
yeah, Monaco is Vector's favourite track, hence why he's chosen that. I think he's chosen Sakito, and in the M3, sorry, specifically the M3 because that was his championship car, and he only just came runner-up in the championship by about a point in that car.
Did he place him this lap? The answer is he's going to place him. The answer to that is no, it isn't. Way off.
Yeah, well, it should be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing the M3s go around Sakito, and especially Formula Golf at Monaco.
Yep. Azuri Coast. Going to be an entertaining race. Let's hope. And we've got a car off there. That was Mayo parked on the grass. Chucks him in the pits again.
So we've 5 minutes to go, and it's McLaren on top, believe it or not.
Yeah, well, they were good in the raft race, so perhaps they've got the rowers in instead of the engine.
Perhaps. Let's see what Cash can do. Can he do any better?
Oh,
Nope.
Man. Almost hit it to the wall there. In fact, he is at the wall. Then another twits there, struggling massively then. Up the top of the hill then, coming down there just above the Mount Panorama sign that is on the mountain, which you can see when you're coming up the hill.
Mayo had a huge slide through Quarry.
Oh, Iceman talking about slides. It has a big slide down the hill again, struggling on the rear end. 43A was not bad. He's going to hit the wall if he's not careful there.
Oh, that's a bad sector. It's 9/10 off.
Yeah, it's not the worst though. It's still quicker than Cash.
You're right there, actually. I think he's had his lap invalidated.
Yeah, his lap's gone now, so it's disappeared from the face of reality. He must hit the wall.
On board.
Vector in third.
On board with him. As we run.
Hill. Password, I'm pretty sure who died there? Dan Gurney, I think, wasn't it? Or something like that.
Oh wow, Broken Arrow. Look, he's flying. He's gone even faster in the first sector. He had a bit of a twitch there. Might cancel out. He's on a 42.7 first sector. So he's got so much time in hand. 1.5 seconds.
Well, just want to be careful. Doesn't want to hit the wall. It almost does as we say that there. Comes down this hill. Switches on the rear. We're getting out of the way of that. Down here. Into this horrible little section here. Dropped really far down. Easy to lock those tyres up.
I think he has.
A bit of bad line. Has locked those rears up. And see the second sector. What's he going to be able to do?
No, he's dropped a lot of time. Yeah, he's dropped a lot of time.
He's given up on that one. Iceman on another one. Don't think he's going to match though. 1.5 off. Vetro's not on a lap at all.
Well, it will be one of Iceman's highest starts. It's incredible, really. He's got two McLarens on the front row. Like, it's incredible. Cash, can he challenge at all? Even third? Let's see.
Well, as it stands, 2 McLarens, 2 Beamers, a Rough, a McLaren, another Rough, and then the BMWs of Ibrit and Mayo, then Hussar, and then right down the back, Matt Damon, his teammate.
So yeah, the 2 Porsches bringing up the rear. Rip it up. He's just not able to find the time quite. He's only got a couple of hundredths to find.
Yeah, there's someone in the wall there interrupting you. So I thought he hit the wall grazing up the hill, and that's down, almost doing that. I think that's Ibrit's tapping the wall up the hill there. Easy thing to do. Wants to get away with that though.
Just remember, if you're tuning in and during the race, you can vote for your driver of the day in chat. So once we get towards the end of the race, well, the vote will close at the checkered flag. So once we do that, we will decide who gets driver of the day. Broken Arrow is absolutely flying. He's on a 42.5 first sector. He's just finding time constantly. I don't think he's going to be beat in qualifying. It's going to be the first time we've had a different pole sitter this season.
Indeed, that's incredible then. Where's he going to be down this track then?
Can he even go faster than a 204?
Well, I think he can get a 204.5 if he's pushing it hard as he can.
I think so. It looks possible. He's just leagues above everybody else at the moment.
Let's see, he wants to be a 42 as well if he's going to be correct. I think probably not 42.
It'll be a 44. It's very good, very good. That's fastest middle sector. That's the fastest middle sector.
Up over the crest. Drop slightly down into the chase. Easy little corner here then. If you get it wrong, however, you're in a world of trouble. Into the brakes, into the left-hander, down 2 gears there.
Beautiful.
What gear is he in? He's in first. On the exit, second. Up to third. Then he'll just be staying in third, then back down to... Always goes into fourth, then back into first. Out of this last corner. That's a 2-minute mark. Comes to the line. It's going to be a 2-minute 4.5.
Oh, almost 2:04.6, but wow, what pace from Broken Arrow. Now Vectro he's on a good lap. Can he improve and get himself into second? Yes, he can. Yes. So he just nabbed second. Great job, Vectro.
Cass, what's he on? He's
It's not good. It's not good. He's only going to manage fourth.
I think he's backed off his lap as well.
Yeah, so that's it. Broken Arrow takes pole in Bathurst.
There's anyone else on a competitive lap. But Ibra's going to just give us out there for the very consistent first sector there. 44 flat.
Yep. Hello to Joanna Matashita, aka Tsuki B-Spec.
AKA the God.
Yep. So, our first different pole sitter, Broken Arrow, decimates the field with a 2:04.6. Vectro, great job from him. He's gonna get a front row start for Ferrari B, and he's gonna have the inside line into turn 1. So keep an eye on him. Iceman, fantastic qualifying from him. It starts third ahead of Cash. So Cash, he's really just been kind of not quite there, but he's got great race pace. So keep an eye on him. He's not going to get across the line in time. But qualifying confirmation, Broken Arrow takes pole in Bathurst, 1.8 seconds ahead of Vectro. Then Iceman, Cash, Mateo, rip it up, fantastic qualifying, will qualify 6th. Dan Speed 7th, Ibrich 8th, Mayo 9th, Husad 10th, Matt Gamer in 11th. And that will round out your field. We'll have a 5-minute warm-up before lights out. But Broken Arrow, he's done that many times in Formula B, and he's done it again in GT3. Fantastic.
Indeed. Well, very rare to see a car's getting, well, the Ferrari B team getting beaten, isn't it? This, like, definitely in almost all the seasons they've been absolutely dominant. However, this is the first time I've seen them get thrust to the top, and well, if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be those McLarens. They're suited around this track.
And well, and hello to the sliders in chat. But yeah, it's the first time actually that I've seen Vectro considerably quicker than Cash. So he's got a real chance. I would even say if Vectro gets out in front, he's going to be a hard man to pass. So
indeed,
it could come down to strategy later on in the race. But yeah, Broken Arrow, he's in with a real chance of a victory here, and as he clatters the wall. If he doesn't do that in the race, I think he's got a great chance. Iceman's got a real chance of a podium here as well. So
indeed,
the McLarens are looking excellent. Whatever they've done to that car.
Yeah, what have they done to it? Talking about going to cars. Now, one thing I have noticed, and when I was practicing with Vectro, he's been struggling on the brakes. Now, if you didn't know, if you go remember back to San Marino, having a turret on those brakes, he's still not got on top of them. Now, this car, the BMW Z4, still not suited. They're not very good on the brakes, I know that. They bounce around a lot. The rears are very heavy. So, at a track like this, could be a few incidents. So, watch out for Vectro. He may make a mistake. But
crucially, he's got the inside line. But if Broken Arrow gets the start, I don't think. I think if Broken Arrow gets the start he needs, I think he's going to lead the pack away. And but Vectro, he loves a little dive bomb now and again. So
indeed.
But what? Dutch. Yep. But and also another person to keep an eye out. He's Dan Speed. He's down in 7th, but he's lightning quick off the line. So expect him around 4th by the time you get around turn 1. And rip it up, he's 6th as well. He's always good off the line. He had a great race in Dubai. Unfortunately, he spun it, but he was running 2nd for ages, holding off Cash as well. So he's really doing the Limes a service there. And that race was one of the best GT3 races we've had in a while, apart from Sakito maybe. I think Sakito will always be top. But, yeah, unless we have a mad championship dash at the end. But yeah, I'm looking...
Indeed, well, the way how Broken Arrow's setting the pole arms, he seems like he would have been destined for a championship.
Yeah, indeed. Well, it's round 4, so I think we have the rounds we have. Let me just quickly check.
12, I think.
Let me just have a quick check. You are correct, 12. So, yeah.
This is on Watkins Glen, does it not?
Watkins Glen on the 8th of August for this group. Yeah, but for everybody's information, we will be heading to Silverstone next time out.
Indeed, the scene of probably the worst moment of my commentary career. Let's not go there unless he wants to dig a hole.
Formula B in the pouring rain. Huge accident off the line. Evil called for a red flag. Fioka retired and got angry because he thought there was an actual red flag.
Yeah, now, I was talking about it before this, and he said, well, in defence of me, he should have realised that wasn't a red flag if he read the rules himself.
Yeah, I suppose.
Because all I did is, well, technically what I did put, if you didn't know, do go watch that, it is entertaining. What I did cool is saying...
Watch the highlights, I made highlights of it.
Hey, you did make a highlight of it, and you probably cut my thing now. Also notice, I was randomly just pondering earlier, where did our season highlights go, by the way?
I don't know. Be fine.
That has clicked into your bite. That has clicked, hasn't it? Ah, yes.
I just never got around to it. It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. Well,
oh, by the way, advertising ourselves, me and Evil did an F1 2016 league on Sunday. Go watch ILR.
Yes, I mean, you can't hear my voice, but I mean, you know.
Great race, though. Great race.
I'll see if I can rectify the problem. I don't know. Still don't know why my audio couldn't be heard.
Well, it can be heard. It's just low.
Indeed. Well, now it's loud there.
Well,
so I'll do the good old intro to this. Live commentary done here at Bathurst by the one and only Evil and the one and only Soup. And there's only one quote to say, and Soup, say the magical line.
People of the internet, grab your popcorn. We are about to go racing in Mount Panorama. Oh, that's a weird screen. I got the menu screen straight away. Oh dear, what's happening? Are you getting this too? Well, the red lights are going red. Lights out and away we go at Bathurst. Now, watch for Vectro. He's got the lead.
Contact at the back, we got a huge impact at the back of the pile-up. We've got a pile-up at the back.
Yeah, Broken Arrow has dropped down to 4th. Vectro leads, Rip It Up. Where's he come from? He's 2nd. And Broken Arrow now 3rd. Iceman 4th. Cash 5th. Dan Speed, he's going to challenge Cash in the Porsche. He's going to drag race him down the straight. He's going to get 5th and pull in front of him. So that was a strange instant off the line. I don't think he started in pole, did Broken Arrow. Vectro leads this race. Rip It Up 2nd. Broken Arrow 3rd. Iceman 4th, Cash is down in 6th, Matteo 7th, Mayo 8th, Matt Gamer 9th, Ibridge 10th, Husa 11th. So, and there's a big train of cars from 5th onwards. Yeah. So, strange. And now Rip It Up's challenging for the lead. Rip It Up's trying to go around the outside. Rip It Up leads in Bathurst. Amazing move from Rip It Up. Where did that come from?
McLaren.
What a fantastic move.
Round the outside, fantastic sort of Vector.
Oh, huge accident! Broken Arrows around! Well, that was... Oh my goodness me! Huge!
There is. Mateo's going to get it collected. He's careful. Iceman down the field, so it's all kicking off then on that number 1. These drivers being rather clumsy right now. And problems going all around. And there's going to be more contact if he's not careful. Mayo and Everett colliding there.
But can you believe it? Rip It Up leads after lap 1.
Well, we don't put that with a slight pin to pole. Slipped.
Dan Speed's now 3rd, by the way. So the Scotsman's 3rd.
Avoiding.
Mateo 4th. Iceman 5th. Cash 6th. Broken Arrow all the way down in 7th. Mayo 8th. Ibridge 9th. Matt Gamer 10th. And Husa down in 11th.
Iceman flies past us down the straight.
Wow.
Look at that. Mateo's got damage on that car.
Yeah, here comes Cash as well. Broken Arrow's got a lot of straight line speed. He's going to be challenging Cash. Oh, Mateo's off the track. Oh, careful, boys.
Does he get it in? Yes, he does.
Just about. Oh, and Mayo's gone deep. He's on the grass. And there's a round in the background. Matt Gamer around in the Porsche.
Yeah, Mayo across indeed, as you said. Matt Gamer, so it's all going on here. Terrible start then, very clumsy from the drivers.
I cannot wipe the smile off my face now. Rip It Up leads this race from Vectro by... They've got a gap as well, you know. They've got...
well, this is exactly what Rip It Up needed then, isn't it?
6 seconds. Now, I don't know if he's going to be able to hold off Vectro, but yeah, by God...
Look at Broken Arrow flying past.
Wow,
look at the speed in the McLaren.
Yeah.
Flies past Cash, flies past...
Cash is going to come past as well.
Flying past as well. So, there we go. Broken Arrow flies through there now. Up front, that's the question. What can Rip It Up do to what Vector can do? Now, Rip It Up's been going quicker than Vector then in the practice, and Vector was worried about it.
Yeah, well,
and lagging.
Well, Vector, I think this might be the dream situation for him. He's still second. After a chaotic start. Down speed, still doing an excellent job in third. Iceman's managed to claw his way back to fourth, so the two McLarens are now with each other.
Vector leads!
So just a small mistake from Rip It Up, and Vector now leads, but as you said, Rip It Up's been quicker in practice, but still, Rip It Up, he's led for a lap, and he's now second.
Well, sorry to everyone here who have to. He's got it, spinning,
keeps
it out the wall.
He's lost his rhythm, so just give him a second.
That's gone wrong.
He's flashing his lights. I don't know if he's happy with Vectro.
Oh. Yeah, that was very close. Dan almost follows him through there behind, like massively further now. Just got the end of it there. Lost the rear.
Now,
easy thing to do.
Broken Arrow and Iceman are flying. Well, Iceman in particular.
What's this then?
And Cash is using these two McLarens to slipstream. Mateo dropped down to 7th, Mayo 8th, Ibrich 9th, Matt Gamer 11th, and Matt Gamer 10th and Husa 11th. But it's been a long time since I've said this. Vectro leads a GT3 race.
And then spins into the wall.
But still, you gotta give Commander Rip It a good round of applause here. But yeah, as Bowie says, Rip It Up's got good pace compared to Vectro. So, unless he's got a little bit of damage, I'm not sure. But he's still hanging on in there.
Indeed. Well, all Broken Arrow's gone deep. That's going to allow a Cass come through.
Yeah.
Cass is going to have a slipstream.
Well, Broken Arrow's quick in a straight line.
Nice, man. Now, we know the BMW.
Yeah.
Quick, so it's no lean dog. Don't think close enough yet, though. Needed another, perhaps, car or two, and he would have been passed. Well, Vectro leads the way here, knowing he is heading for, I believe, 106th race, 107th.
Yeah, and just to point it out to everybody, June 23rd, 50th commentary for me. A little bit later on, I think it's July for you, 50th commentary for Evil in Gavra Racing.
No, I've already passed it.
Oh, year's anniversary, excuse me.
Yeah, year's anniversary is on the same as on that day in July. My 50th was actually officially the first race of GT3.
Why didn't you tell us?
I didn't know at the time. Well, I did say I believe it is, and I found out it was pretty much. Oh, Iceman spun.
Oh dear, that's not a good place to go off.
Now that's going to be. He's going to just get away there with that loop.
Yeah,
just kicked out of the wall. Very, very lucky from him then.
So Cash is going to try and use Broken Arrow as leverage to get himself up there. Mateo now 6th after that.
Indeed. Well, let's see. I think Iceman's going to blast some weights past down to turn number 3 when he gets there.
But this is a dream situation for Vectro. Rip It Up, he's not quite got the pace. He's close, but he's not quite got the pace. But he's pulling away.
Look at that. Flies past. He's got. Let's see. What's speed then?
Yeah, but Porsche is definitely not quick in a straight line. But
indeed.
Cash is.
Contact,
oh, and the leaves have gone off! Rip It Up now leads again. Rip It Up leads again.
Yeah, Vectro spun himself round there and on the curve. Very clumsy. Rip It's going to have horrible damage this time.
It's Dan speed.
Dan will lead then. Dan's going to lead this race sorely in a few minutes. These two have got horrible damage on the front.
Yeah, Rip It Up's twitching all over the place.
So is Vectro. That was clumsy from him.
Oh dear, it's all gone wrong. Dan Speed again's gonna lead. So
Constable Rip It Up's gonna have to make a few arrests here, and that's dangerous driving from Vectro. I think that's a year in prison.
It was his chance, and
he's blown it.
He's blown it, and Dan Speed's gonna come round, and in the background you will see Broken Arrow appear.
Indeed. So this is gonna add a new concept into this race now. You want to be careful here, these guys, because they have got damage, so we don't know if they're going to go off again.
Yeah. Oh, Vector clatters the wall very hard.
Yeah. They've been doing that on this racetrack. Now, this is going to be interesting. Are they going to get down this section of the track?
Careful. Well, Rip It Up's taking it easy and gets through there.
I expect Dan's going to fly past down the straight then. I don't think.
And hello to Gonorrhea, who says, coming home from work, looks like I've missed some action, guys. Take a look at your man out front!
Who has got damage. He
has got damage.
By second. But he's leading.
And he's doing he did a fantastic job up until, well, he hit Vectro, not his fault, because Vectro went around in front of him, but he led after lap 1. I don't know. Vector's closed up hugely. I don't know if he's got a lot of damage. He might just try and see if he can hold on to it. But I think Rip It Up's definitely going to be coming into the pits.
Yeah, Rip It Up's going to be forced to the
pit. Oh, Vector off. Let's see. Is he going to come in?
Yeah,
no.
No, that's ballsy.
Maybe.
Well, that's going to cost them loads of time.
Maybe the damage isn't as bad as we thought. Maybe he's just trying to hold on to it. Just try and keep the lead for as long as he can.
Now, we do know what happened last time someone's had some front-end damage. I do remember very vividly Fernando Alonso, 2013 Malaysia, that front-end damage went straight off. But these cars don't have front ends, and I don't think they're going to go
and
off.
Now,
Vector's going to block past.
Here we go.
Here goes Vector then.
For the lead of this race.
Once. Are they going to crash twice with
Careful.
damage? Oh,
he's twitching.
He's on the grass. He's on the grass.
Oh, there's a little contact!
He's going on!
Oh, huge crash! Huge crash! Oh my goodness me! Broken Arrow's going to go to second, and Dan Speed has got damage as well, so it's going to go back to the way it was.
Lead. It's all going on then, and I'm going to have to say that's their fault. They tried to carry on, Rip It Up's round. He's going to be leaving that one in a fuming mess then. He cannot believe it, and out. He's out sorely there. Vectro involved.
It was their one chance, boys, and you've blown it.
Yeah, Rip It Up's gone. He's got himself going, so he's not leaving yet.
Now, does Dan Speed have damage? I wonder.
Yeah, he has massive damage there. He's involved, but Vectro flipping over nearly there was completely vertical. Then, basically, exactly what I did in the kind of that practice session with you. Exact same accident. I have to say that's their fault, isn't it?
Dream scenario for Cash.
Indeed, this is the dream scenario, and there's a Broken Arrow, however.
Back in the lead.
He's been handed a win, though Dan, I don't think he's got damage as bad as we think.
I think he might have just checked it up in time.
Let's see, let's look at the front. Yeah, he has got front end damage, so he was involved, we know that for a fact.
That was.
So let's see.
Vectro he just got tagged with magnetic cars again with Rip It Up and Vectro. And just got speared into the side of the tyre wall at the top of Quarry Bend. And he's missing his rear end. Vectro. That's gonna ruin his race.
He'll have to come in this time. So was looking comfortable trying to make a win. Now, like I said,
Rip It Up's carried on though.
Yep. Well, Rip It managed to get himself back going.
Yep.
And Vectro going to come in. And Vectro isn't coming in, so Vectro is saying no to the damage. So maybe damage isn't on very heavily.
So I'm not sure if does he realise he has damage.
Well, Rip It Up's definitely got. Rip It Up's definitely realised he's got damage.
Yeah, he's got rear suspension damage. That's how much he's weaving around.
The sheer presence of Sally has killed his teammates.
Yeah, unfortunately.
The ones have been squeezed. But I have to say, entirely their fault for staying out with the damage originally.
Yeah. Rip It Up just couldn't keep the car straight.
Indeed, I also said, they stay out, there's going to be a problem, pretty much. And in come Rip It Up then, that's going to be a hefty repair bill then.
It's going to be a serious debrief in the Lime Evo garage later on today.
Yep, and expect a little bit of a sparking argument between those two later on. Meanwhile, moving on, 30 laps to go, by the way. We're already on lap 6.
Yeah,
Broken Arrow leads.
Dan Speed's quicker than Cash, by the way.
Yeah.
He's sticking with Broken Arrow, you know.
Yeah, so that's not damage, so that's very lucky then.
Yeah, I think he just got the car checked up in time. Broken Arrow made a mistake through the cascades there, actually.
Indeed, well, Broken Arrow almost involved in that original accident as well. Good thing he did get his rear end tapped just gently then, and that could have been almightily worse if the car's been all together.
Yeah, it could have been... We could have ended up with someone completely different leading after that. So
yeah,
rip it up.
This is the dream scenario from Dan Speed then, isn't it, right now?
Yeah, he's back in a podium position where he didn't think he would be. But
yes,
it all...
We said he started from 7th, isn't he?
Yeah. And Rip It Up just type it in chat. Can somebody tell me what the fuck Vectro's doing?
Well, I'm gonna have to say it's gonna be passing blame.
Impartial. Vectro's gone off. No opinions. You're a commentator.
Well,
Vectro's gonna lose fourth to Iceman.
Yeah, looking at it. I have to say, like, they both to the pitted, and yes, Vector's not going to have it, though. He's going to he's on the grass there. Oh, he's going to go spin if he's not careful then.
Matteo in the pits as well.
Yeah, so there's all kind of problems going on here. Vectro is going to try and get the cut back on him.
And he will get the cut back. Yeah, Cashnet's not catching the boys up front.
Yep, Lime are a bit furious in the chat there. I expect them to be absolutely livid.
Well, we're gonna look back on the stream later on. And we will review that accident. But there's been a change for the lead. Dan Speed leads the race. Voice crack.
Yeah.
Dan Speed leads the race.
Oh, he's hit the wall. That's what's happened. He's got damage, I think. Like 47, so he's gone off somewhere.
But the Scotsman leads again.
Yep, Scotland in Australia. So the Scotsman leads down under. Germany have cracked into McLaren.
He leaves the track and pulls back right on in front of me. I think he got it. I think he tapped your front and he got attached.
I think what they're talking about is the original impact at the start.
I think so. Yeah, that's what happens when I shout without warming up my voice.
There's lots of problems. Apologies for Soup's error.
Rip it up. Long pit stop. He's still in the pit lane.
Indeed,
but it's the Scotsman out front again.
Well, this is an absolute dream scenario then from Dan. The Scotsman from Inverness.
Don't curse him. You've cursed him now. Well done.
That's a curse. Well, it's a dream.
Here comes Broken Arrow.
Second.
Up the inside.
Going to have one. So Germany is going to go and finally go up the inside.
Nope.
No.
Well, yes.
He through. I think that was a letting him through that scenario there, nearly. He's going to see if he can get the slipstream.
Well, he got a slingshot out of that. Rip It Up says, I've given up, lads. I'm not coming out of my pit. I'm not coming out of my pit box.
He's on strike. He's going on strike. He's literally turning to the police force.
Yeah, well, I believe the first incident was just Vector spinning out, and I think you just got involved. No fault of anybody.
One, it's hard to say.
That's up for interpretation. That's up for interpretation.
On my screen, what I could see was Vector's, not Vector, they both had damage, they both kind of just turned into each other at the worst opportunity. Rip It Up's rear end was twitching. We don't know, that could have been involved. It's pretty hard to see the damage, of course. On this track, for some reason, I was doing a bit, the hitbox, especially on this track, the other car, for some reason, seems to be a little bit bigger than other tracks. What's going on? In the wall goes Broken Arrow, by the way.
Just about. Keeps it out, yeah, so potential podium for the Limes gone out the window for quite a hard crash in GT3, one of the biggest we've seen.
Yeah.
Huge.
I don't know how he's not got more damage than that.
Oh dear, huge impact, huge crash.
Well, he has got damage this time.
He's a male, by the way. He's just siding his way up through the field. He's fifth now.
Yeah, well, I was saying about, I suppose he has no damage, and I go to him, he's in the walls, so,
Here's Math Gamer.
Passing. Oh, yeah, Math Gamer's going to overtake him now, so these two have been, remember these two in the past, had a good race before. Well,
in Formula B.
Math Gamer likes that car. He used to run it last year, didn't he?
Right, to the chat. First one, he went off the track and waited for me, and then drove sideways right across the track in front of me, so I hit him in the front passenger door. So perhaps, Vector didn't see pulling back out on track. He's got big damage on that car. Surely he's coming in.
Yeah, Vector. I don't know what happened there. I think.
Second, okay, he says second one he passed me, then cut in front way too quick.
Yeah, tried to get in front. Well, just have to say low to Rippy. He did have damage, and on the my screen he did something. To have a weird lag spike on my end, though don't know what happened for everyone else, but big problems there from Vector, and they're both going to be in. No, he's staying out. What is he doing?
What is he doing?
What is he doing? He's going to end up costing someone else a race here. This is dangerous. He's in the wall again. Surely, he's trying to prove a point here. Surely he should just be in the pits there.
If I was a marshal, and I am, I'd be giving him the
black and orange.
The black and orange flag, signifying your car's dangerous.
Get out the way. Yeah, well, let's see. He is in 7th, though his nearest rival is Kassar, who's miles behind.
Oh, okay. Grand. When's Michelle off?
I'll text her now.
Perfect.
Apologies to anyone here who hadn't heard Soup in the background there. He is doing some quick. He'll return in a few seconds there. So, radio commentary for me. Well, Broken Arrow leads the way. Dan Speed 2nd, Cat in it 3rd, Iceman 4th, Mayo 5th. Iceman almost spun there. Map is 6th. Vectro, very, very controversially, is in 7th. Hassar 8th. Mateo's having a look at him in 9th. Ibrit's 10th, and the worst accident for an orange lime car I've ever seen in my experience is down the back there, and he's on strike, and I don't blame him to be on so.
Mateo is coming under. He's challenging Husa now.
Trying. Yeah, that's what I was mentioning there. It's gonna try.
Ooh, Husa impacted the wall actually. So he's made it past.
Yep, and Rip It Up is absolutely furious. I'm gonna, as you said there, getting past the guy to overtake there. Carl Watts less. I put so many hours in on crippled twice because he was going to lose the lead. First place, first time ever, and it was quick too. So it's the worst thing for Larry do. Just have to say, I don't want to be on parcel here. I'm in parcel, so I'm not going to be on parcel. I'm going to remain in parcel. They should have both pitted when they had the damage. They cost each other valuable points in this championship, and Vector is still going to stay out. He's dropping, what's his lap times? 44 and a 46, so well, no, 46 and a 48, so he's going way slower than everyone behind, so his lap time, I think, is going to be in the 217s, is it not?
Yeah, 216s, almost 217s, so, not far off.
I don't see the point of him staying out any longer, surely, so just might as well pit.
Yep.
Really not. So he's being a bit clumsy then, and Broken Arrow is in the wall! That's a glancing blow there. We won't be getting away too many of them. We'll be lucky there. Cussing it. Look at him. He's
getting caught by Iceman.
A little bit quicker. He is getting caught.
Yeah, he's getting caught.
I think that's the first time I've seen that.
Yeah, well, Bathurst doesn't suit everybody. It's a street track, really.
Yeah, well, it's like let's say it's the Monaco in a mountain in green, and there's no buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
So, yep, Dan Speed doing very well.
Look. Catching there. He's catching low. He's literally there.
Yeah, well.
So
you have to remember.
Look, Dan, 51. He's made a mistake somewhere, hasn't he?
Well, you have to remember. Dan Speed qualified 7th. Kashnik qualified 4th.
Indeed. Well, there's a mistake low there, and a mistake from Broken Arrow is on the curb and going on the grass if he's not careful. So Dan Speed, perhaps showing a little bit of inexperience there, low, making a mistake. Well, I have to say though, Inexperience. There's one man I have to say going for inexperience.
Rip It Up says, my damage from the first incident was moderate, but drivable, so I continued. The second hit busted my car completely.
Yeah, well, the second hit was a high impact. Now, just looking at the impact, though, depending on what happened, it could have been Vectro. Oh, Iceman's made a lock up there.
Yeah.
Gets away with it.
Math Gamer's running in a fantastic 6th, by the way.
Yeah. Math, in that rough, he does love that car indeed, doesn't he?
Yeah, loves it.
Ran it last season as well, didn't he?
I believe so. Vectro finally coming in the pits.
Yeah, Vectro finally getting that car in the pit lane, and well and truly so, is going to be probably raved at and probably shouted at in the pit lane by a certain driver.
Yeah, well, whatever Kashnik gained, he's lost, because Dan Speed just pulled away.
Yeah. He dropped to second in the first sector. Dan keeping out the way of trouble then.
Yeah, and on for another great result.
Indeed. It's a double well, it's going to be 2 on the trot then for a podium. So, the Scotsman
And
came in last year, came in as my replacement, brought him in.
Round.
Yeah, Hussar, what's he done there then?
Spun it on turn one.
So that's going to be getting on the curb, was it not? On the exit, spins the car around. It's a easy thing to do. Well, back to my Dan Speed. Man I brought in as my replacement. One I helped get here. And is doing right now. He's probably one of the most solid drivers I've seen. Be interesting to see what he can do up against another few people I raced in the past, like Ethan. Though.
Oh, Broken Arrow's in the pit lane.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, oh, he's in the wall.
If you remember back to the previous season, remember Borch getting stuck?
Yeah, that was a interesting off then by him. Me and Bowie did the same thing earlier on.
Yes, so that means Dan Speed leads this race once again.
Yeah, Dan, the Scotsman, is leading this race, and hopefully this time doesn't spin off immediately. No, like he's pointing the wrong way here.
Well, Cash is back to second.
Nice man's in as well, so both the McLarens are in.
I believe this will put Mayo to third.
Yeah, Mayo might put Matt to fourth. This probably won't put Matteo there, and Vectro, well then truly down and out of this race pretty much.
Yep, Mayo suddenly in the top 3.
Yep, Vectro's hit the wall again though, so I think he's lost all concentration here. He's probably punching himself there. That is a costly mistake. Rip It Up is in this race, by the way. He is carrying on, so he means he's going to try and finish this race and get some points.
Yep, he's on lap 6, so he's 6 laps down, but he's going to... there is 10... No, there's 10 people here, but he's not going to be able to catch. He's just going to finish.
Yep, so that's the thing. Get some useful information. Might as well keep this afternoon.
Math Gamer is fourth. Math Gamer's fourth, and he's catching Mayo.
Yeah, so they're catching, so really incredible. Now, back to Rip It Up, perhaps going to try and be a bit sneaky and perhaps...
yeah, that might be why he's out, but I don't know.
Well, I don't blame him.
Hussar is in.
Yep, Hussar. In.
Iceman is chasing Ibrich, the man who got pole last time out.
Yep, Iceman, as you said, yeah, did indeed got over the back of him.
Yep. So the pole man from last time out, all the way down in 7th. Yep, let's keep an eye on the Porsche. He's quicker.
Look at the first sector though, second sector, say almost
he's almost
a second then from Cass, so
he made a mistake.
Definitely likes that second sector. Let's see, is he going to come in? He is.
No.
Is he not? No, he's not.
He's going to dummy. And
Cash pull to the left there. So perhaps strategy is going to come in then. Broken Arrow, meanwhile, he's going to blast past Matteo. What's this then? Let's see the speed then difference. So right now, with Slipstream, he's doing about 170 miles an hour. Then look at the speed he's going. 170. He's going to hit 180 here.
Oh,
180 up the inside. Look at that.
Matteo goes off. Fantastic move.
Yeah, but Matteo goes through. Oh, he's gone wide. Oh,
that might be a penalty.
He's going to get cut back. No, he'll get back.
Matteo come back.
Matteo's going to go force him to the outside. Won't be very brave to try there, will he? Backs out validly there. Doesn't want to cause an incident.
Math Gamer is in.
Yep, indeed, Math hits then. And that's Ibrits going off right, so problems. Indeed, as you said, Math is in, so Broken is in fourth again. We'll be challenging Mayor and Cass. Look at Cass and Dan, however. Look at these
here we
two.
go. Battle for the lead.
Mentioned, this is where Cass is going to suddenly bolt out. Look, that first sector, 45, that's setting very quick. And then look at that way. Look at Vector at 43, so he's a man on a mission. He is probably fuming in that cockpit, and he's going to try and get a few points at least.
There was obviously a mistake from Dan in that first sector. He's usually quicker.
Indeed, so we never know. That's CeeLo, Beamer on pause.
Mayo's only 7/10 of a second off these guys, pace-wise.
Yeah.
So he's doing well.
What engine the Porsche uses? I'm pretty sure it uses its own engine manufacturer. I'm not sure what engine is it. I think it's a tuned engine by Ralph.
Oh, Broken Arrow really hit the wall hard. So did Matteo.
Yep. Then your mic broke up for a temporary second. Then here we go. Lead change.
Ooh, no, he's gonna go around the outside. No, he's gonna back out.
Yeah, backs out of it. Down was about contact then. So he sits behind. Now these two are gonna
have a good old dice.
Lose more time. Let's see. Still not coming yet though.
Cash starts to blind him with the lights. He's turned his lights on.
Trying to make him go off. So I don't think Robert will do that. Well,
nah, I don't think he would.
Probably not. Didn't think he would either, but never know. We'll probably be making a few arrests after this race. Chuck Vector in the Tower of London for a while. Might let him calm down a little bit.
Yep. Well,
22 laps to go then. We're almost coming to around halfway in a minute.
Yep, we will be.
Boy, oh boy, did we have such an entertaining start to this race then, didn't we?
Wow.
Huge problems at the start. Pile up on the first lap at the back. Then all of a sudden, all carnage went off them. Problems all around. We know this track's going to cause problems. And well, boy, oh boy, did it almost end in tragedy for Vector. Could have ended a lot worse than it did.
No, this is almost deja vu for Dan Speed. This is this was the situation last time out.
Indeed, how last time out, Cass made a mistake, didn't he?
He did. Well, no fault of his own. Last lap car spun in front of him. He got caught out in it. He was.
So let's see. It was closing 45, and there's definitely another 2 tenths in the first sector. Look at Broken Arrow, 2 seconds in the first sector.
Yeah, he's catching Mayo very quickly.
There we go, though. Cass knows he's going to try again then. He's a lot closer this time. All Dan has to do is park himself in the middle of the track, and he's not
which he's going to do. He's going to do that. No way past. No way past. Oh, contact. There was definitely contact there.
Well, he's going to push him out of the way.
He's going to force the inside.
Dan's not going to give up though. He's going to hold it to the outside.
He's gone off. He's gone off. Oh, no.
On the grass. He's in the gravel. He'll get himself back on that. So, a bit naughty from Cass there, pushing him off. I'd say.
Nothing stops Cash. He's back in the lead of the race.
Indeed, I think Dan's going to jump straight in the pit lane. No, so they're going to carry on. So interesting then. I was surprised.
Look at the straight line speed from Broken Arrow. Look, it's crazy.
He's doing
right on the outside of the chase.
80 miles an hour. Is he on the grass then? I thought for a second.
He was. He's got a huge lock-up.
Yeah. Tapped the grass, got cross on that left front, and then goes straight off. Well, he's doing 180 miles an hour there. I see topped out then. That's incredible. Let's see what look at Ibrits low. See what he's up to in the top speed. Look, 170. He's 10 miles an hour slower. So he's basically whatever they've done with that McLaren, they've reversed the Honda engine. About 10 miles an hour quicker.
Just to point out, Dan Speed, he's not letting Cash go at all.
No, I wouldn't think he would. So, that's going to be interesting. See, 21 laps to go.
Cash in the wall. Rare mistake. This is not going to end well, boys.
He's backed out. He's backing out.
And Dan Speed leads again.
Dan's going to go in the wall if he's not careful there. So Castanet, showing his experience, realising going side by side there won't end well.
Well, Ripper did it.
Yeah, well, of course, that's the McLaren. It's easier to do. This BMW, we know it's been a bit of a handful up that section.
And
Dan tapped the grass there.
I believe this race may end at night because it's getting very dark.
Well, perhaps it could be a late twilight race. That'd be interesting. And we know the last time we had a night race around here, don't we, Sue?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to know what I'm talking about, don't. It's just called Insanity at Bathurst.
So, Broken Arrow's caught back up to Mayo very quickly.
Yeah. What is Dan? He's on the grass down the straight. That's a weird mistake. Here goes Castanet. Is he going to bump him again? Let's see. He's going to go to the outside this time.
He's going to sweep round. It's past.
Yeah, Dan's not going to have any of that, I don't think. Is he going to try one up the inside? Must be careful he doesn't get on the grass there. Let's see. Cass gets a car turned in. Let's see again then. Let's look at Mayo. He's going to go. He's going to. Oh, he's weaving a little bit there. What's he doing?
Here goes Broken Arrow for third.
Arrow. Straight pass. Look at that. He's already 1, 2, 3, 4 lengths. So let's see. He's only hitting 160 miles an hour, is it? So he's 20 miles an hour up quicker, Broken Arrow. He's
here goes down speed. No, well, here comes Cash actually.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Cass is going around the outside. No, Dan's actually coming back at him, actually, isn't he?
Yeah, you're right. Oh, is he?
Yeah, he is now. We've seen 2 cars go off up here before. Let's have another 2 at the same position. Dan's going to back out of it.
He hasn't got the straight line speed.
Yeah, backs out of it, I think, pretty much. Says.
Is he going to dive it? No.
And it will end in contact there, surely if he did. We can still see the tyre marks of the horrific accident then from Vector. We'll talk about Vector. How's he doing then?
8th.
He's off the track, actually, so he's not doing very well, actually.
Now, the question is, how fast can Broken Arrow catch these guys? Very quickly is the answer.
Let's see, 17 seconds, so he's basically pulled a pit stop out, nearly, so if they did pit, they're going to be screwed.
He's 6 seconds quicker.
Going wide, he's going in the wall. Oh no, Dan's going in the wall, however.
And down in where this is going to be a battle for 4th, Mateo's caught Mayo.
Indeed, and what's happened down there then? Vector's gone over a mistake, I think, at turn number 1. Gets away with it that time. Indeed, there's a problem there, almost for Dan.
Kept out of the wall just.
Up. Keeps it out just about low. Now, let's see, Casson has gone deep. Dan take a flowing line through the corner. Let's see.
Now Cash got a good run.
Up to. Not a lot. Now, look at Broken Arrow low. Look, he's only there. Look at the minimap below.
He's 3 seconds quicker in the first sector alone.
So catching like an absolute rocket on a mission.
After losing the lead on the first lap.
Let's see though. Mateo, is he going to go passing
45.
Mayo? Not if he does that, however, he won't be.
It's going to be a 45 for Broken Arrow. 2 seconds quicker than Dan.
Indeed, and then Cass has had enough on those tyres, so that's going to be...
Dan hasn't stopped yet.
Yeah, no, Dan hasn't stopped now. That's going to be interesting. Let's see, and Mateo blasts past Mayo.
Puts him in 4th.
Yep, indeed. So, with 19 laps to go, we have 16 laps
Vector's around.
Vectro struggling, so Vectro, he's having a torrid time now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's frustrated.
So could it be the first retirement? I don't think he's going to, but could it be a retirement then from him?
Now, Broken Arrow is now up to 2nd. He's making a stunning recovery.
Yeah, now we're on a CeeLo. What can Cass do?
He's 13 seconds behind now, and catching at a rate of knots.
Yeah.
Mateo now 3rd.
There we go, out of the way, so he gets out.
He'll just come out. Well, it's going to be tight with Ibrich actually. He'll just come out in front, I think. Or will Ibrich have the run? Ibrich is going to have the run.
Castanet will get back past, I think, pretty easily. And there is Iceman. So the other McLaren. What's happened to him? He's had something gone wrong there, hasn't he? He was up in 2nd earlier on.
Yep, he qualified. He qualified 3rd.
Yep, now down the back. So there's been something going on there. Didn't see if he was put up in the incident earlier on.
Broken Arrow's flying. 43.3 in the first sector.
Yeah, now we're going to look. What can Castanet do in that car?
The gap's 11 seconds now.
Yeah, well, Cass is going through, by the way. Ibrit's just going to let him through there. Doesn't want to battle him.
No messing
battle
around.
Sensibly lets him through. So that's showing kind of the sportsmanship and kind of the, what's the word for him there? The kind of more mature driver, realising he's not going to be battling him there. Lets him through, though if Cass does that, however, he's going to go in the wall. And he keeps out over talking about people in the wall. That's Matteo's hit the wall down towards that corner there. Ran wide, hit the wall, gets away with it. Now,
I can guarantee one thing: Broken Arrow will lead this race.
Yeah, well, unless something dramatic happens.
Well, Dan has to stop, so
that's me.
And he is going to stop. How far is he ahead of Cash?
Well,
is he going to come out ahead?
Well, let's find out. At 46, so he's a second, so he's going to come out behind, I think. He's dropped a second. Now, was he ahead at the pit stop?
He was. He was fairly close. It's going to be really tight.
Yeah, well, look at the first sector. It was a 47, so he's a second slower in that first sector. As long as Cass can get these brakes done, I'm pretty
Can I just point out, Matteo has stopped. I repeat, has stopped. He's now in second place.
Yeah, Mayo, I think, has also stopped in third.
He hasn't.
Ah, never mind then. And Dan's not going to. Yeah, Dan's on the way. Now
it's going to be close.
Past,
yeah, I think Cash is going to be. Yeah, he's just going to get past. Yeah.
Flies plus going to be about 3-4 seconds then. So bad then from him. He's going to get taken. That's going to be close to Ibret.
He's going to lose that place.
Well.
So
let's see. Vectro's continuing going. He's catching Iceman.
So it's all looking good for McLaren.
Yeah. Could it be the first win for McLaren I've seen in quite a while, apart from a boat race?
Mm-hmm.
So they run a boat race this weekend. Can they win a race in the week? Well, Broken Arrow, who's he coming to land? That looks like that'll be Hussar. Lets him through. Very good manoeuvre there. Lets him through in a valid position.
And here comes Dan Speed.
Yeah, Dan's going to be overtaking Everett. I think Everett's all well and through here. Doesn't want to battle him too hardly. I don't think. Though we know what Everett's like. He's a fighter, though I don't think he's going to really put up a chance. Yeah, these drivers have been glancing that wall, haven't they?
Yeah, very. I don't think it's affecting them too much. It looks worse than it is.
Yeah, glancing blows on there, though. Now we know he's...
Ooh. Wiggly.
Wiggly woggly timey-wimey stuff there, and he's going to get more of a wiggle on out of the corner. So this is losing him heaps loads of time. He doesn't want to be behind, though I think he'll get past on this straight if he's got the speed. We know the Porsche has got a speed. That car, the BMW, doesn't seem to have that much of a speed today. How's Vector doing? Is he on the right direction? He's going the right way. He is on the back of Iceman, so that's interesting. He is catching. And that last lap shows how much he's catching, a 2.7. He is quickest on the track, by the way, now. He is quicker than even Broken Arrow, so...
Dan Speed hitting 180 miles an hour in a Porsche.
Yeah. The BMW really hasn't got speed, and he's going to see... Is Ibret's heading for that pit lane? The answer to that is no. Is Dan heading to the inside?
Yes.
He is.
No.
Through, I think. He's going
to go wide.
He's in the gravel, a little bit lag. Gets out of it.
Mayo's in, so that's going to put Cash in third and Dan in fourth.
Yeah, here's Iceman and Vector, however, so these two are catching. There's on there. Second, the positions are glitched out then, and so everyone up position higher. I think that is Mayo's in the pits. That's the reason why, isn't it?
Yep. Oh,
and while there goes
Iceman goes wide.
Vector flies past them, so easy do.
He's got a chance at fifth now because he's quicker than Ipswich.
Yeah, well, Vector, that'll be a storming recovery, and if he can get himself back to fifth, even though saying that though, he's going look. He might be able to go to the end, wouldn't he? Actually, his tyres wouldn't be too bad, I don't think. If he's put on the mediums, he pitted quite late on, so this could be an interesting strategy from Vectro.
Yeah, 17 laps to go, which is about another.
He doesn't make a mistake.
Yep.
Well, lap 19, 17 to go. I think, yep, that's the right way around, not the other way around as I said earlier on.
Yeah, Cash definitely quicker than Matteo. Matteo's doing a great job.
Indeed, looking low. Further down, Math Gamer and Mayo are going to be close
Oh,
low.
Ibrich, he's lost it at the Cascades. He got it going again.
Yeah. Half spin, was it not?
Yep.
Well, that's it. That's going to close him up then. 4 seconds. Vector's a man on a mission, I think, isn't he?
Yeah. Trying to salvage
It
as many
is.
points as he can. He's second in the championship to cash.
Yeah, but look, never fast lap though. Saying that, broken arrow. Look at that lap time.
207.6. His fastest is a 206.9.
That's incredible. Matteo is still in second, so he is punching way above his weight today, isn't he?
Indeed. Where did he qualify? Oh,
And
Ibrich
Ibrich
off
has
again.
gone off.
He's having
Yeah, so
problems.
he's struggling, so
I don't know if he
coming in.
pitted. Could have, may or may
No.
not have pitted.
No.
No,
Can't
don't
make
think he
that dummy
has.
then. Well, a little interesting fact about this track. I presume you know about this little Easter egg on Gran Turismo. On
No.
the right there, at the last corner, there is a trophy you can get there. There's a load of little tyres at the last corner. You can get behind that wall. And there's a little Easter egg there. Or just a load of tyres. It gives you a trophy and it's called Why Are You Here or something along those lines. You're questioning why you're messing around the track, however. It's a nice little place because it's just random and fun to go around there. Well, meanwhile, back on to this race. Broken Arrow leads, Matteo second, Cass is third, Dan is fourth. Ibrich is going to be under attack in fifth then from Vector, who's sixth, Iceman seventh, Mayo eighth, Math is ninth, Hussar 10th, and Officer, well, is it Officer? It's Constable now, isn't it?
Or something.
Something like that, who's going to be arresting Vector, I'm sure, after this race and putting him in the back of the Cop Cup, is down the back.
So Vector's challenging.
Let's look at Sally here, what they are saying. Needed a bit more race etiquette, especially around this track. Keep pressure on the guy in front rather than making rash moves.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. There, like, talking about rash moves, Vector's trying to make a rash moves there, and that's going to go into the wall, is he not? Ooh, that's a very nice curve there by Ibrich. I think it's a lost cause, and referring to it is correct. Heavy cloud, then you'll go to, I think, overcast.
We'll go to light cloud.
There we go there.
Here comes Vector.
Light past up the inside, it's not going to let him, it's going to let him through pretty much there. He's on the grass.
He's on the grass, yeah.
So, luckily, he realises that mistake correctly before trying to turn, otherwise that could have been an almighty spin. Well then, 21 laps down, 15 to go, and it's going very well today then, isn't it?
Yep. Huge amount of action, especially off that first lap.
Indeed.
Rip it up leading.
And
then
rip it.
a huge
rip
crash.
It in the pits, to say. Right now, talking about rip it up, as you mentioned.
Yep, he's still going.
And then, showing himself. Showing real sportsmanship there then, isn't he?
So is Vector, he's carrying on, he's fifth.
Oh, Dad's in the wall. Gets away with that one there. That's a bit of an impact there. See, he damaged the right side of that car. Yeah, dented it in a little bit. Got away with that a few times.
Mateo's not far
Broken
off
Arrow.
Broken Arrow's pace.
Yeah, Broken Arrow. They're all pretty close actually. Like saying that, look at Dan Speedler, he's saying 43. What's Vector up to, however? I think he's going to be even quicker than any of them here. Let's see, 44 actually, so never mind. They're saying pretty equal lap times, so for any car is going slowly right now is Cash.
Yep.
And he's 9 seconds, so is it possible the Scotsman to get a podium? And rip it up, stay in the pit lane a long time here again. So perhaps just making mentality notes then.
Yeah, well, yeah, Dan Speed, he has a chance if he can also get past Mateo, because he is 2 seconds quicker.
Indeed, well, you know,
Broken Arrow's in again.
Yeah.
So it's
Broken
another
Arrow.
strategy.
So taking
Mate-
double toll, this means
And this means another
Mateo's
leader.
going to lead now.
He pitted early.
Can Mateo go to the end?
I don't know, because Cash is bearing down on him.
Yeah, and that's going to be Dan. It's going to be interesting between Broken Arrow. If he's going to come out now, that's going to be interesting.
That must have been a fuel stop.
This is going to be interesting. What's this then?
This is going to be
Dan
close.
versus Broken. He'll have the racing speed. He'll be ahead. He's going
to block him. And Dan's
to the left, will he not?
Yes.
Yep, right past. Look, is that car going to have enough speed? There we are. Pulls alongside.
I think the McLaren's pulling back.
Oh, he's hit the wall. He's going to hit him. Oh, he pulls back left there. That could have almost been a repeat.
So he just about gets in front.
Times. So Dan almost repeating what Rip It Up and Vector did there. Went on the grass, pulled slightly right, and then clipped the car, and almost did the same thing. He's going to try.
He spun it. He spun it. Well, almost. There's another car there. That's Husa.
Yeah, who's that?
I believe it's Husa.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is. It's start spinning. So, what's happened there then? Front on the exit, I think, and gets out of the way of Vector. That almost takes Vector down. I think Vector would have been fuming if that had gone into him. Well, look who's leading this race then. We didn't think we'll see him up the front. Mateo.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't seen him lead a race ever, have we? Has he won a few races before?
He's only won an LMP. He's won one race in LMP3, but he's never led a GT3 race.
Well, and I don't think has he got a podium either? I'm not sure.
Never.
So he's on target for a podium, unless something happens there. Well, he's got 4 drivers who are going to be bearing down on him now.
He's got 13 and a quarter, almost 13 laps to go. And he's got a gap of about 5 seconds.
Indeed. Well, Vectro is now going to... Vectro, I think he's bearing down on Dan, because Dan is getting... Well, look at that.
No, he's slower in the middle sector.
Yeah, the first sector, though. Look at 2 seconds quicker.
True.
So, basically ruins anything there. Mateo leads the way still. Cass second. And this is looking extremely interesting.
Yeah, well, either way, Cash will still lead the championship, as far as I can see.
Yeah. After these 2 championship rivals have had torrid times, pretty much. Broken Arrow had a weird incident. I'm pretty certain there was another pit glitch. Not pit glitch, a start glitch. I'll have a look back on it after the race.
I think it could have been.
Whilst you do that, I will have a quick look, actually. Let's start. So when was the start of this race? There's 45 seconds to go.
Yeah, Mateo is 6th in the championship right now. And he's leading. And, Broken Arrow, where's he in the championship? He's 5th. Dan Speed's actually ahead of him in the championship. So, yeah, Broken Arrow hasn't had a win this season.
Looking back at it, the grid was correct. Broken Arrow was on pole. Oh, that's a car in the wall. That's Dan. It's the wall again. Gets away with it again, though. So it was Broken Arrow, Vetro, then Iceman. So it was correct.
So, oh, I heard somebody clatter the wall.
Again. Oh, Broken Arrow almost spun it there.
I thought I heard something. Yeah, I saw Dan gain on him.
You probably heard Dan hit the wall though. And he's going slowly. Is that a problem there?
Let's see. Is he twitching? I don't think he is.
No, maybe a tiny little bit.
Well, Cash is licking his lips now. He can see Mateo very clearly.
Indeed. Now Mateo's going to be on some, presumably, 13 lap more old tyres, perhaps. Yeah, he's pitted really early on.
Yeah, I think he's going to go for the one stop. He's going to stay out and just see what happens. I think that's just a gamble.
Here goes Dan Speed. Then he's on the back of him again. Now we've seen these two once before battling. We're going to see him twice. That's going to be interesting. If he doesn't do that, however, he almost does hit the Armco there on this track. All the concrete walls. I'm pretty certain this is one of the few tracks that do have just concrete walls around the track, pretty much almost all the time.
Yeah, which is dangerous.
Dangerous, of course. This track costing drivers quite a lot of lives around this track. Of course, former Formula 1 driver, and I think, well, champion, wasn't it, died here.
Oh, what was his name?
Was it not? Was it Gurney?
Gurney, I don't think was a world champion. I know he was definitely an F1 driver though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure something like that. I don't know if it was Gurney. It was up here where they were going.
There's a load of Cadwell Park TV.
Indeed. Hello to JB there, or Jim.
Anyways, our academy commentator.
Yes.
Oh, Brooke are hitting the wall again.
Yeah. So problems there still then. Although he's slightly quicker. Let's see what sector time Vector's up to, however.
Now, this is going to get interesting at the end. Because Cash is catching Matteo and Broken Arrow's catching... Broken Arrow's catching Cash very quickly.
And Dan's catching Broken Arrow, and Vector's catching all of them.
Yeah, Dan's speed just using him as leverage, really.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed. So about last night, it's okay, JB. It was not your fault. That was the game. Probably reasoning with life.
Down speed 3/10 quicker than Broken Arrow in that sector.
Yeah.
Matteo went off, so he lost it at the chase.
This is going to be interesting then. So that's going to put all kinds of pressure on him. And again, as you look at that and look at this battle for third.
This is essentially all a battle for the lead.
Yeah, and it's going to be Castanet's going to have his first bite of the cherry down the straight, and I'm pretty certain it's going to pounce on it almost immediately.
Yeah, almost hits the back of him. He's just so good on the brakes, is Cash.
He'll have the slipstream. This will be an easy move, surely. Though we know how quick that horse is in the straight line.
Yeah, Matteo's the slowest in the speed traps as far as we can see.
Oh, there's a problem. There's a problem down the back. That's going to be Dan almost getting involved. That's it. He's going to go through. Now, we've seen this before. Side by side down here.
He might have to back out of it.
Good. Kind of awkward. Is he going to try it? Backs out there. Realises it there. Late. Backs out centre.
Oh, Broken Arm went wide though. Yeah,
went wide. This is going to be interesting. Oh, he's hit the wall. They both hit the wall, actually. He's Dad's heavily in the wall this time. That's a heavy impact.
With the, I think that might have been because he set a lap time of 206.666.
Who's on 666?
Down speed. That's why he hit the wall.
Oh no. Well, Vector's bearing down there now, however.
Oh, he's hit the wall again.
That's a heavy impact.
He's got damage this time. He's definitely got damage.
11 laps to go. That's his race pretty much shot then. Podium.
Here we go. In the lead.
Yeah, indeed. The leaders catching together again. So this is going to be interesting. Now, what's going to happen here then? We know Cat is quick. Matteo's quicker.
Matteo's never had a battle with Cash. It's always the first time for everything.
Dan's in the wall again. So yeah, definitely confirming he's got damage then. So this is going to be interesting. Pull to the middle.
Yeah,
he's gonna go
here he comes. Look at the speed.
Right, just go, pull left, go left, go left. He's going to go up the inside.
He's going to defend. And I think Matteo might go deep. He's gone deep.
He's gone very deep. That's going to go off the grass there. And he gets around the outside. So, a critical mistake then from him.
10 laps to go.
Well, he's on course for a podium.
He is, with Dan Speed dropping back.
Yes. Yeah, now Dan Speed, is he going to come in now with that damage? There'll be a suicidal move then. If he doesn't, he's going to stay out.
He's going to stay out.
So, if he has got some tunnel damage, that's going to really cost him, as I hear random noises in the background.
As Broken Arrow catches these guys very, very quickly.
Yeah, 208.
Look, you can see them.
Yeah, you can see them just over the crest. And Dan can see them and in Vector. So now Dan's basically saying
Vector's in again.
Now. Yeah, so that's probably going to be for fuel and tyres. No, it might be for... No, it's going to be more for tyres, when you think.
Yeah, perhaps. But Matteo, I think... Oh, Matteo's in the wall, as I was just talking about him.
Yeah.
He's on course for a podium.
Yeah, right now, though, there is, so that's going to cost him a lot of time. That's 2 seconds. He's lost. Broken Arrow grazes the ball there. Get away with that there. Just a glancing rear end blow. Let's see if he manages to get this corner done correctly. Yes, he does. Now, let's see. Is Dan going to get this corner correctly? He's been struggling for it all day. Is he going to go in again? Ooh, almost. Well, there's going to be Mayo is going to come out behind, actually, of that show. The game's kind of realising that yet. Broken arrow is on the back of Matteo, isn't he? Cat's massively.
Oh,
then,
Dan
so-
Speed, huge impact in the wall down the Cascades.
Yeah, he's gonna have a torrid time now, isn't he? Now, Dan's got. If Dan's having a mistake, this is almost solidifying. Unless there's a problem for Matteo.
Here's
He has to
Cash
pit
going
that.
past a lapped car, and watch Broken Arrow, he'll just breeze past Matteo.
Yeah, what's this? We know now. He go to the middle if he wants to block him.
He's not going to, though. Flies past.
Not going to. He could have. He could have. That would have delayed the inedible. Doesn't. Now.
I think he's just happy where he is Matteo.
Yeah. Now next car ahead will be Dan, and then it'll be Vectroy. Now, if Dan has to pit, which he's gonna have to if he's gone off.
Oh yeah,
As mentioned,
he's spun it. He's
off,
going to spin.
So he's gonna spin. He'll get away with it. Now, surely Listom's gonna have to pit.
And
He's gonna carry on. He's gonna lose a position and in.
and now here's where things get tasty. Broken Arrow versus Cash.
Yeah. As
And-
Vectroy's gonna overtake us in there, isn't he?
This is
interesting.
and yeah, Dan is in. Dan Speed is in.
Yeah. So Vectroy, what's he gonna do? Can he pass him?
I think he's a little bit too far behind.
Well, you know, you say that. Look at the speed low, 49 low, the first sector, because he did pit that last low, 44, so he takes 3-4 seconds out of him, so, interesting. Now, Broken Arrow and Cass, now we've seen these two battle before, haven't we, back in last season, I'm pretty certain.
Once or twice, but it was always Cash with the faster car.
And this time it's Broken Arrow, so now we're going to have a done. Yeah, no, he's not going to go ahead, so Vector is now going to be pushing like an animal. And Matteo's basically been given himself third place then, isn't he, pretty much, almost certainly.
Pretty much, it's a gift.
It's a gift from God. A gift
Broken
from
Arrow
Gav.
is struggling
Catching.
to get past
Yeah.
a lapped car.
Is that? Yeah, that is a lap car. That is that game up. It is.
Yeah.
I'll let him down on the straight here. If he's going to let him through some
Oh,
routes,
that's a bit awkward. He's going to let him through though.
That's a bit incognito. Lets him through, however. That's going to cause Broken Arrow a world of problems through that corner. Now then. Now comes the chase. It'll be slower in this sector. It'll be a 47.5, I think.
46-0.
46.6.
He's quick.
So
He's quicker.
Quicker still, despite lap cars. So, don't mind me.
Now, now, if you remember back to qualifying, Broken Arrow was about 1.8 seconds quicker than Cash.
Indeed.
And there's going to be
So
8 laps
things
to
are
go.
gonna get tasty.
Championship leader versus man in 5th place in the championship.
Yeah, so, Broken Arrow. Could this be a resurgence, or is it just a one-off?
Well, we know he's good.
We know perhaps, I don't know, perhaps the longer wheelbase, surprisingly, in the McLaren compared to the BMW, proving more better here.
McLaren always seems to dominate here once the M3s aren't here.
Yeah, well, since the M3s have been gone, McLaren have been the strongest cars around some of the tracks, so they have BMW good. The Porsches have impressed me today, currently both in
Third and fourth. And I think
say hello, Iceman. He's had a torrid race, hasn't he?
terrible race. Yeah, he got caught up in the accident. He started third, and he's only managed. He's still going to get points, but he's only going to
He'll
manage.
still get points. Rip it up. He's out this race, by the way. I think either that or he is just returned to the pit lane. Yeah,
No, he's been in there for a long time.
Yeah, perhaps he's got in his cop car and he's driving over to the Netherlands. So Vector disappears like with one corner to go. We know why.
Yeah, we'll see Broken Arrow just chip away at Cash's gap and see how quick he can catch him.
Indeed, well, the gap is now 3 seconds, so, well, he's going to get past, I think, with some 6 or 7 laps to go. 8, actually, to be perfectly honest, so it's definitely pretty certain we'll pass him. Then,
Well, there's catching Cash and there's passing him. Two different things.
indeed, well, I have to say the straight line speed of that McLaren, though, it's going to almost be...
He's slower in that
Impossible.
sector, though. He's lost
Yep,
1.3
that's a
seconds.
mistake. Well, what's happened there, then?
That was a mistake, surely.
Indeed, or is there problems? Could there be a problem? And we got a car that's...
Oh, he's disconnected. He's gone. Someone's
no.
gone. Is that Mateo?
That's
Matteo.
yeah.
Mateo's
he's
gone. So Dan Speed's been
Well-
gifted a podium.
Well, Gav has decided against giving him the podium, has taken it away from him. The curse of GavRelag has struck again.
So yeah, Vectro gifted
Well,
fourth as well.
Yeah, so if there's not a problem, if there's a problem then somewhere else, then well, Vectro could be on the podium here. He's in fourth. This is an incredible comeback from what happened.
Even though he was a couple of seconds, well, about a second slower in the middle sector, he was still quicker than Cash was Broken Arrow. So without that problem,
11 seconds between fourth and third. Now, is he going quicker? And answer that, yes, he is. Well, I think Dan pitted last lap, didn't he? Did he not? Did he pit last lap?
Yes.
No, I don't think he did, because his lap time's valid on that last lap. Because we've had really slow sectors, so is he gone off somewhere? We'll have a confirm and see his lap time. No, I think it's going to be in a 208. Is he going to be 208?
Yeah, about 206.
206?
That's quick.
My God, that's the quickest that's almost the quickest. Well, he has got the quickest lap right now, a 206.666, like you said.
That's very quick. Vector's going to do a 207.
Yeah, so
he's currently the quickest man on track.
Well, Dan Speed, I don't think he's going to catch Broken Arrow, and I do feel a bit of sadness for Matteo.
Yeah, he was on course for his first podium in GT3.
Historic podium.
Oof, Dan Speed really testing the track limits there.
Yeah, we'll get away with that a few times. Now we know he's hit the wall a few times there around this track. Now he wants to be careful up here. Not hit the wall. It hits the wall, as I say. That's a big impact on the wall, actually. That's going to damage his car if he's not careful.
I don't think Broken Arrow's doing enough.
You know, he's not. It's dropping again. So yeah, he's 2 seconds in the first sector.
He's losing a lot of time. There's something wrong on that car.
Yeah, perhaps the engine. If it is,
he's locked it up.
That's gonna be awkward. Now that could be the brake. That could be the brakes have been overheating.
Yeah, he probably has his brake duct closed.
Yeah, indeed, doesn't really do too much on this game. Well, because it's got performance impacting. If it wasn't full, then there'd be huge problems.
Yes, that's going to be... So Cash at the moment is doing enough. There's a 209. So slow from Broken Arrow that time out. So something happened. He was very slow to that turn one, actually. So there's something definitely not right.
Something's wrong, I think. Definitely.
So Cash...
Cash is on course for a win.
An unlikely win. But...
Indeed, from what it was fourth. Well, man of the day, I'm going to have to say right now... Probably between Dan and Vectro, because Vectro's come back from an almighty accident. And he's talking about accidents.
And just as we were talking about that.
He's gone and almost spun it, so problems there then.
Yeah, but Broken Arrow, he's got his pace back, but he's just slightly slower. I think there's going to be 5 laps to go.
Tires, perhaps.
Perhaps. Will he stop for fuel?
Indeed.
That was his quick stop.
Tires could be going off.
So
we know Cass has been good on these tyres, hasn't he? So perhaps Broken Arrow pushing too hard and has caused himself to have a few mistakes.
Perhaps. Well, let's keep an eye on the sector times. 45.9.
45? That's slow.
That is slow. It's going to be 45.
45.6, so not really too much quicker.
Yep, well, the gap is 4.9, I think.
It is 4.7, so you're 2 tenths off that.
That's due to Broken Arrow's straight line speed. Down the...
Indeed.
He just pulls 2 tenths on the straight alone. 5 laps to go.
Indeed. Oh dear, what's happened there? That's Vectro's hit the wall again nearly. Gets away with it there. Up above the panorama side there, you can see down in the distance the little silly...
Oh, down speed spun. Vector's going to get third.
Yeah, now that's...
He's stuck in the middle of the track.
Oh, he did it. Now Dan's his steering wheel gone.
I think that's a steering wheel disconnection for sure.
Yeah, that's...
It's done it again.
Now Vector's going to be...
Oh, Vector's spun as well.
He's disconnected.
That's unbelievable.
Now, has he got connection issues, or is that the steering disconnection and letting him just switching his PlayStation off there? trying to be quiet. Very well.
I don't think Vector can believe his luck. He's going to get a podium.
Yeah, Vector might. This is on course right now for a podium. Now this will be historic.
Broken Arrow clipped the wall.
Yeah, Vectro is a bit damaged though. He did hit him, so it was another blow. And I can hardly believe my luck. And I'm pretty certain Rep It Up will be looking at that and just seeing Vector now in third. He's probably going to be pounding the desk.
Rip It Up's still going to get classified, and he is going to score points because he's ninth.
Yeah, Rip It Up stayed here. He is going to get points now. Either way you say it, it's a bit sneaky there, isn't he? He's technically still classified in the race, and he's DNF now. Surely you would think, though, he wouldn't be, because he'd be behind him technically anyway. He hasn't completed a lapse.
Well,
if he just drives again and just proves he's still in this race, perhaps he might be able to get overturned, wouldn't it?
Identical sector times from
yep, as I hear Windows, as I can hear Windows sound in the background then from you.
Yeah, low battery.
Oh no. That's the worst thing. Broken Arrow for driver of the day.
Cash running wide a little bit there.
I'm going to say, I'm going to give it to Vector right now. He's impressed me incredibly. For that comeback alone.
Who'd I give it to? I'm going to give it...
Broken Arrow's gone off. He's kept it out of the wall that time though. That was close. Locks the rears up.
Cashing it was slow that lap.
Yeah, 209, 207. So is that now? Is he going to sway
I'm
back?
also going to vote for Broken Arrow because he got pole like out of nowhere, and
oh well, talking about Vector going well, he's in the wall, isn't he? So poor mate. Well, he's not really going to. Well, Ibridge says
Ibridge could
far back to challenge.
Ibridge could play a pivotal role, or is that Mayo up ahead? That Cash is coming up to lap. It's Mayo.
Yes.
He could play a pivotal role. Because if Cash gets caught behind him, Broken Arrow's very close, you know.
Hey, he's gone off, as you almost said that.
Almost. He kept it.
That's it. Let's see if
he's close, like...
Yeah,
4 laps to go. Yeah, he's close.
2-3 tenths, so the gap is only, was it 2 seconds, so...
It's come down a huge amount, so Cash had a mistake.
Drama here. Now, he's gone off, he's going off. Oh, we'll get away that
Shut
time.
up, Windows.
Now, we've seen
Broken Arrow, keep it out of the wall, mate. Just about.
Yeah, well, Rip It Up did the same thing. Not Rip It Up, Cashing it.
Yeah, Dan Speed's in chat. And he says, I need to fix that wheel. There was a wheel issue.
Yep, that called it out. Wheel issues again, costing him another, perhaps a brilliant podium.
So Cash is going to get the slipstream off of Mayo, and I think there's going to be a slow sector for Broken Arrow. Yeah, because he made a mistake through the Cascades.
Yeah, he dropped 2 terms, so he's dropped he's dropped all the time in getting that lap. Now Mayo's not getting out the way too quickly.
He's going to get caught through the corner.
Yeah,
or will he leave the door open for him? Yeah, he's going to leave the door.
That's a kind of compromised him a little bit. That compromised about a few
Broken Arrow got
now.
a beautiful line through there, actually.
Yep. Probably get through. Is he coming in the pits? For a second I thought he was. No, he isn't.
3 laps to go. And Mayo pulls well out of the way.
Gets well out of the way that time, realising it's the leaders. Well, the gap's now. Let's see. He's going to be the quickest. It's going to be, I'm pretty certain, yeah. Almost a gap right over the second.
He's right there, look.
No, it's a second gap then. So there's a problem then. Is there a problem now from cutting it? Well, talking about problems, Vector's gone off again nearly. Keeps out of the wall this time, just about.
Well, he's keeping it together, and he's going to score a podium, as far as we can see, with Mateo's disconnection.
Yeah.
And Dan's disconnection.
Yeah, and Dan as well. Oh, Arrow's lost the rears. He'll get away with that one that time.
No, he didn't lose the rears. He was perfect.
Oh, my screen, he lost the rears. He lost the rears again there for me again. So, a bit of smoke, but black perhaps for me. That's never good.
I think Cash might be feeling a little bit sweaty. 4 thousandths of a second in difference through that sector there. It's 5 thousandths, or was it? No.
No, 4 thousandths.
4 thousandths, I was correct.
He's in the wall! He's in the wall! We were believing lucky if he goes off there. Surely that's going to cause damage.
No, that's a glancing blow. He should be okay.
No, he looks a bit of a Twitzler.
I think he's no, he's still. Oh no! He's
Oh,
starting to be sloppy.
Oh no, he's hit again. He's hit twice.
That's sloppy.
Oh, that's sloppy. Perhaps it is damage he's got then.
So I think he's just got a little bit too excited there.
Yeah, a bit of a twitler. I think, could he have damage? We'll find out down the straight. He's pulling slow to the right. Yeah, he is. He's got damage. He's pulling slow, just gently to the right.
Yeah, just gently. Now, that's not something I expect. That's not something I expected from Broken Arrow. He's just pushing too hard.
I'm talking about pushing hard.
Cash almost going wide.
Corner?
Though Broken Arrow, he's still making corners. So, if Cash slips up, which he might well do, he's still got a chance.
Say that, locks up the rears, just keeps out the wall than like last few times. Well, the gap now.
2 laps to go.
Open up. What's the gap this time? It's going to be about 2. It's 2.6, and there's a. Who was that off at turn number 1? The second, I thought someone was off then.
Ripping up his back out on track, by the way.
Ah, that's probably what explained it then. I thought I saw something go off somewhere.
So 2 laps to go then, and
The hill goes Cash.
we think it's going to be Cash, but we really don't know.
No, there's another lap car on the way here, and that's going to be in the same place again. So this could be interesting. Who's it this time?
It'll be Iceman.
Yeah. So now, that's going to be interesting. The teammate, is he going to try and be
a bit of a hindrance?
Is he going to get out the way?
A hindrance or a help?
He would be.
Oh, Cash gonna clip the wall.
He's definitely.
Yeah, he had to really check up there, didn't he?
Oh, talking about hitting the wall, Broken Arrow almost hits the wall again.
Well, if you're going around Bathurst, you almost hit the wall every time. Careful now, Arrow. Gets it right this time.
Yeah. That's a problem up the road, isn't it?
Cash clipped the wall.
The gap's only there. Now it's gonna. He's
gonna just keep it inside. Now, Iceman, your teammate's there.
Give him the toe. Now, Arrow made a mistake, I'm pretty certain.
Yeah, he did, yeah, he checked up, he really checked up through that corner. Still a little bit quicker, but it's not enough.
Grab the toe. But I'm pretty certain we've only 1 lap to go after this.
The race is Cash's.
Race pretty certain. Like solid for perhaps a win.
Straight on goes Iceman to let his teammate through.
It's a bit too late perhaps. We know what's happened with Cash in the past, don't we?
Yeah, well, it's still going to be an excellent result for Broken Arrow.
Yeah,
I know he's got damage, definitely. So I think he's just trying to drag that car to the end. So I believe, well, Cash is leading, probably more out of luck than anything else.
Yeah, it was probably hard to believe his eye when he saw Vector and Rip It Up heading the wall. Vector pointing directly skyward.
Indeed. Yeah. So it's interesting. Flick back to the leaders there. Now, we'll just keep an eye on Cash. He's just got to keep it together for 1 more lap. Get himself a beautiful number of 30 points, which will get him to 115 points. And Vector will still be second in the championship, so he has managed to hold on for that at least. And Broken Arrow will shoot up the championship to 3rd in the championship, I believe.
Yeah.
I'll check that afterwards. I'm not sure though.
He's in the wall.
Yeah, that's a big accident.
Arrow's in this time.
But see, he hasn't got pressure from behind, so.
Yeah, well, he can basically just go backwards around the track if he really wanted to.
Well,
push on.
Broken Arrow, the pole man, almost certain victory. It hasn't ended well for him. He got caught up in the accident at turn 1. And Cash just kept his nose clean throughout the whole race.
Yep.
And he's going to come home.
Issues.
He's going to come home with a victory. To
Yeah,
add to his tally.
3 each corners to go. He's got the chase, the chicane, and then Murray's corner. My favourite corner on the track. It's named after me.
So as long as he keeps it clean through the chase, which is the hard corner, he should be okay.
Yeah, well, it's not really that hard when you think about it, actually. Just unless you clip the inside, in which case you're in a big trouble.
Unless he locks it up. I think he's going to get it right. He does.
He's got one corner to go. Rip it up, not rip it up. Broken Arrow's gone deep though. Coming through this last corner. Castanet has done all what he could do. He could hardly believe his luck when the two leaders crashed. Castanet will come across the line to win here again. Great stuff. Broken Arrow, man of the day, second place, and Vectro. Boy, would he believe his luck today. He's been handed a podium, surely here.
Yep. And he's going to hold on to second in the championship. But Cash, he's just extended his championship lead by a huge margin.
Indeed, well, going to Vectro, he's only got the hill to go.
I believe there will be words said afterwards because I think there will be a review into the accident.
Yeah, there'll be a heavy review into what happened there. I'm still going to hold my wall. What I said, they both pitted originally when they had the contact. Of course, us. They didn't. And it cost them what could have been first and second.
I'll try and get out for half 12.
Perfect.
Give you a little bit of extra time.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
I'll come in for half 12.
Okay.
So, coming through the last corner comes Vectro. He's going to take, and he would hardly believe his luck at the beginning of the race. Third place. Fantastic result there by him. Now, who is going to be in fourth? I'm pretty certain it is Mayo.
Leave them on. Seriously?
Don't know. It was a bit horrible. It's going to be Ibrit, isn't it?
You're kidding.
No.
Last night.
That's nice.
Who did it?
I don't know. Somebody got about still in town.
Oh, so it's a group doing it.
They were probably looking for bikes or something like that. And he was good about.
Apologies there, anyone who can hear the background there.
Unbelievable.
So sorry for the distant language as well. Well, Ibrit is going to come across the line then, and will finish in fourth. There he is, weaving. He's going to be happy boy about that one. Fourth place.
Oh,
There he is, fourth. He's going to be...
Would you love to be a guard? Yeah.
Matt Rip It Up's what's well, Rip It Up's in the wall. Never mind.
Jesus.
Rip It Up celebrates donuts, across the line he goes.
Jesus.
Lap 19.
Yeah. Yeah. Shut it
But the
off.
man who's impressed me today, definitely going to be Vectro.
Yeah.
Iceman crosses the line.
Right.
And see if it
Well,
resets what position he's in.
That night.
He's actually finished fifth. What's happened there? There's a position's glitched out. What's happened?
Oh, I'm back.
Yeah, well, I heard everything you said.
I had the mic turned off, so.
Ah, well, it wasn't.
Oh well.
Iceman's fifth. Now, is that the game being weird? Has he legitimately got fifth?
He has got fifth.
No, thought he did. Well, screenshot the chat then. Chat that thing.
Well, at least Rip It Up got points.
Yep. Except for only donut on the finish. Well, I have to say, this race has been entertaining, hasn't it?
Yeah, quite the race. Could have ended a lot different.
Winner of the day, I'm pretty certain it's 2-on-2. It's Vectro versus Broken Arrow on the old that thing.
I would edge towards Broken Arrow myself.
Yep, well, for qualifying Broken Arrow for the race, it was Vectro pressing me. Well, solid. I'm going to rate that 8 out of 10 for entertainment.
I think if the accident didn't happen, I think we could have had a different winner.
Yeah, it could have been Rip It Up. You never know.
Well, it could have been a podium for him, perhaps. Could have been Vectro for a win. Who knows?
However, that was taken away with
Huge accident.
controversial accidents, we say, in something they should have both pitted originally. They didn't. That is over. Well, some final words. I'll leave it to you.
Well, quite the end to a dramatic race. We will, I think we'll just leave it in the open air. I'll leave you to discuss what happened in the chat, or come to your own conclusions. But there will be a inquiry into that for sure. I'm sure words are being said in the chat right now, in the Gavra chat, I should mean. But Thursday Formula C, again, we'll be hopefully covering that. We should be there. I'm not sure if there'll be a slot or not, but if there is one, we'll be covering it. And then again, Group B on Friday for the same track, different drivers. So until then, we'll see you next time. Bye bye.